Sure, that's good. And we get this, we grab this, so we open this, and then we click on this. Where is it? Ba, 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 ba. I just exercised for the first time in 2 days. Not for the first time in 2 days, but I've been stuck to my seat for a while. So the exercise is bigger because because my stuff was starting to atrophy or whatever. It wasn't even much exercise, but it was a lot of exercise. Understand? The coast is clear! Hup, hup, hup! This way! Stop treading on my robe!
These are some high-quality crates. Must be how rich people live.
Which direction are we going again? Hup, hup, hup. BB, hurry up with that light! Execute Omega tactics! I don't know what that means! Don't yell at me!
Wow, it's just like being in a bank.
Well, we kind of are. Those are the aesthetics of power! Stay alert!
I can't believe there's been no security so far. If I had stuff stored here, I'd be really irate. Maybe it's a rota issue.
Stay alert! We're too conspicuous out here! You were the one who insisted we all dress this way. What are we even meant to be? I thought more of these statues would have heads! That's why we're disguised as virtues, to blend in. Wait, we are? Which virtues? Well, let's see. There's Dusty, Gummo, Jurisprudence, the one with the hair. Anyway, we're wasting time. Let's go.
Boy, they really went all out. I thought this place was supposed to be a secret.
Well, not to everyone. Is this meant to be Hercules? He looks a little off-brand.
It's probably one of the donors. Being portrayed as a god is one of the traditional benefits of art's patronage. If either of you guys want a Hercules Sona, let me know. I'm friends with a guy online.
No unauthorized access. Whoops, guess we should just head home. No, I saved for weeks for that big crate.
Hey, the stupid golden elevator's cordoned off. Leave it. What we want should be right down the stairs.
Ha ha ha! It's here! I knew it'd be here! Museum of Moral Art? So the legends were true. BB, do the lead-in we talked about. Ahem. On boop, March, boop, an expedition was assembled to confirm the existence of an urban legend. In a tax-exempt free port just outside the city, artworks are being stored for display in a private museum. Here to shine light on a murkier-than-normal corner of the art world are representatives from all the major fields. Max, photography. Claude, art history. Ray, relational aesthetics. And BB, zines. All findings are to be submitted as an end-of-term group assignment for community college. 20 credits. Well, I hate to admit it, but this place really is very swish. I can feel my culture level rising just from walking around. The hallway's paintings have a Vanitas theme, in homage to the erotic skull art of yesteryear. The catalog modestly lists assembled masterpieces. Skull with ball, skull with fruit basket, skull with flesh, a devastating rebuke to the vanity and transitoriness of having flesh. How many of these are there? A tasteful plaque acknowledges tax-deductible charity donations from the Zacklers, of opioid industry fame. Wait, that can't be right. Zacklers? They changed the name to seem more relatable to younger juries. What's this one called? World of Skulls by M.T. Lott. Yes, I guess it's good fun to have a theme. Apparently, moral art is going through a boom period right now on account of all the murders. Who says there's no ethical way to make money? I wonder how much all of these are worth. Wash your hands. Certificates of provenance hang discreetly on the walls to let you know you're not being imbued with any counterfeit morals. Some of the countries these were taken from no longer exist. The canvases come in pre-enclosed little Ziploc wrapping to prevent scuffs during trades and resales. The little touches are always what you're paying for. Clowns regard me from the north, south, east, and west. I guess this place is still enough of a traditional museum to have a cursed-feeling children's recreational area. Hey, BB, check it out! It's a collection of children's book illustrations. Look, here's 4 children and Lamassu. Is that the one where they all get hit by a truck during puberty? This one looks familiar. Isn't this the pleasant child and the horrible child? My favorite was always the horrible child. Looks like we need a pass to get through the door, but you're able to pick locks, right? Why would you think that? I must admit I could get used to a museum without any crowds. Even the security seems very discreet. I could really believe we're the only living people here. I always thought art had to be stored cold, but the air in here is tropical and humid, like being in a reptile house. Maybe they're trying a new technique. Another theme collection, Mistrust the Stranger. Look out for stranger. Who's there? A stranger. Hand taps your shoulder, it's the stranger. All the hits. I wonder if being around all these paintings is making me more moral. Maybe they should make you sign a waiver if you work here just in case. Hey, I recognize this. Klopstock's 3 Owls Impaling a Naked Woman on a Sword. It's on loan from the lobby of the police department. Oh, I hate these ones. There was a print in my bedroom when I was a kid. I always thought the elephant changed position a bit whenever I looked the other way.
I always thought they were just weird. What are they even meant to represent?
Well, there's a story that if you hold your hand out to an elephant, it will place its paw softly on yours and look you dead in the eye. If you're a good person, it will simply shake your hand. But if you're a bad person, it will stomp down and maim you instantly. I used to have nightmares about it. What's moral to an elephant? Anyway, Claude says it's probably a metaphor for man's dominion over the earth or something.
No, it sounds real. I've watched a documentary about this.
The sign on the wall announces that this is the Hall of Morally Improving Mechanisms. I hope they at least rinse these things out before display. Oh boy, new media. This one is a cabinet for Wanpaku Deadwife, the video game that makes you cry, from medium auteur Joe Groan. How many dead wives can you collect? I think my top score is 8. Instructive moral diorama from the 19th century, depicting the doleful fates of those who commit, simony. What's this on the side? Cabinet 28 of 246. Please insert coin. Morality Animal by M.T. Lott. The plinth is empty. Isn't this kind of conceptual gesture a little played out? This part feels like a storage area, but for pieces that were insufficiently good? Or insufficiently moral, or what? Hey, someone left their second floor keycard around. Maybe they were overcome by aesthetic effect. Over here are some haphazard paintings of people in security uniforms, smiling and playing the harp. Well, at least I can see why these didn't make the cut. Max, are you still in here? Why is everything knocked about? This is exactly why I prefer to go off by myself. Pondering the immutable. Empty lot. There sure are a lot of paintings by this guy.
Oh, it's no surprise. Ever since his first appearance, Empty Lot was recognized as one of the leading lights of neo-moral art. His work includes refreshing updates on all the classic motifs. Knife safety, don't wake papa, repayment of a debt. A cynical age was won over anew by the elegance of his simple yet lasting moral themes.
So what happened to him?
Well, he was eventually arrested for eating a woman. But that doesn't mean his work has nothing to teach us.
Incidentally, isn't putting a moral art museum inside a free port kind of a mixed message?
Well, traditionally, tax evasion counts as a political issue rather than a moral one.
How about trespassing?
That one's actually moral again. They really get you coming and going with these things. Man, it smells rank in here. Wonder if it's some kind of secret art preservation strategy. Well, that's what we're here to learn. Susanna and the Stranglers. Hey, a new Empty Lot. I never heard of that one. Wonder if it was found after his death.
Well, the paint's still wet.
I thought we might have some kind of trouble. Just leave this guy to me. Gonna get you, man. I was the #1 delinquent in my Hans Oberst reading group. Run!
What is this? Why am I holding a vase? I'm sure there was a good reason for this. The best of all possible worlds. But now I'd better get back on my tour. There are 88,000 more rooms in the Pantheon to see. Such poignance and elegance is in these statues. How beautiful in every respect. It makes me want to scream, and I don't know why. I guess that's what they mean by disinterested contemplation. Well, although everything here is beautiful and classical as can be, I'm starting to feel a little unease. I don't remember how I got in here, and there seem to be no exits. Also, who's making that sound?
Hands, let me eat, yum, yum.
Hate! 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 I hate it!
Wait, did I just fall out of a painting? Well, I'd prefer not to think about that. Right now, I just want to escape from the museum before I end up in an award-winning traveling corpse exhibition. There's Max and Ray, but the paintings are too high up for me to get at by myself. I hope they're trapped in better visions of the good than I was, at least. Wet paint mixed into multicolor sludge drips down the walls. An inscrutable moral tableau can be dimly glimpsed underneath. I can hear gloved hands scuttling on the marble tile ahead. Blobby, misshapen pseudo-BBs grin back at me from all the walls, holding tennis rackets, tiny dogs, frozen images of my own best life. Did I escape in the middle of a conversion to a moral icon? Smiling reflections reach toward me from every side. For a second, I want to climb back into the canvas. And maybe all that stops me is a deep desire to remain annoying instead. Hey, is this a door or just a painting of a door? Ah! I guess I walked into that. Isn't this a different paint world? The air here feels less reverent, thick with smoke, and a smell like rotten eggs. In their filthy cave outside the good, there lurk the strangers, waiting to commit unspeakable crimes for unintelligible reasons. They watch me, but make no move to chase, busy haunting the doors of the ideal. When I climb back out, I'm in some kind of a boardroom, part of the Freeport's executive suite. The managers hang upon the walls. Mean ex-cops and art world toadies, locked in moral display. Over here are pictures of the board of directors, anonymized to protect the safety of the city's leading families. Still, the glaring red eyes are sort of familiar. A little display full of corporate promo materials. They all look extremely unread. Mission statement. The horrible murders, the city, have driven renewed interest in moral ideals. To protect existing investment, a vault, a marvelous vault, secures the eternal verities from tax responsibilities. There is some comfort to know that even when everyone is dead, morality can last forever. Not yet, Wait a minute. BB, is that you? Claude, hey, I'm glad you're all right. I wasn't sure whether or not you... Why are you whipping yourself with what looks like a security lanyard? Well, the thing that got Ray was some kind of morality robot, right? So I thought maybe if the rest of us, repented and I tried to adopt its teachings... I'm not taking moral lessons from a mechanical lion. It hasn't even been elected! How come nobody in this town can go 10 minutes without starting a cult? We'll go find Ray and Max quick, and then Vamoose. I thought they'd been turned into paintings. It's not so bad, it gives you a new perspective. More paintings. I wonder if being trapped inside these things is some kind of ironic punishment for trespassing in the museum. The world of morality weirdly resembles that of cheap slasher films, huh? It's not moving? It probably won't just murder us, right? Most moral outlooks come down pretty hard on that. If a lion could have morals, I don't think we'd understand them. Just back away and don't make eye contact. About the artist. Probably not very helpful at this point. Empty Lot's celebrated moment of moral awakening occurred after the artist watched 10,000 hours of children's cartoons on a dare. Realizing morality was too important to be left to human fallibility, he set about embodying it in immortal objects known as works of art. Using capital acquired from his many supporters in the NGO space, he soon began to work on his most ambitious project yet, the unfinished remains of this work. Hey, the canvases in here were all stripped bare. Well, except for that one. Garden 2 by Empty Lot. Is it just me, or does this one seem more worked than the others? Uh-oh. Realism. In the lion's garden, the air is clear and smells like drying blood. Flower stalks are shaking in the lack of wind. Somebody is looking at me. I can't see. Somebody is looking to eat me. The garden is well tended, but not for me. I can glimpse the rightful owners stalking around me through the grass. I know there are more lions since I can't see them. Something close is licking blood off its jaws. The plain behind the trees keeps stretching, and I can see shapes waiting in the shadow of hexagonal ruins for the day to cool. How does the song go? Lions after slumber, in unvanquishable number? The statuary here is jumbled, but offers no place a paw can't reach. Marble faces watch me with the eyes of lions. Something behind me climbs out of the rubble and slinks away. I carefully avert my eyes. It's not hot here, but it's close, and without realizing, I'm covered in sweat, plastering my hair down and falling in my eyes. My back is sore. I realize I've been tensing it, waiting for the pounce.
Hey, it's BB. I thought the elephant got you.
Let's not talk about the elephant. What are you guys up to?
Oh, waiting to die.
I wonder what happens if you die here. Do you just become another moral prop, like all the vases, cherubs, bowls of fruit circulating endlessly from painting to painting? What, so you think the lion just responds to moral iconography without knowing what any of it means? Like some kind of mechanical pattern recognition?
I don't know, I was just sort of complaining.
What's the first line again? Come on, are you serious?
Sire, greetings. You're just in time for the opening act of an instructive moral play. Would you like to sit in for the first act?
Verily, esteemed parent, with courtesy and desire for self-betterment, I ask thee, what is it that is best in life?
Prithee, son, deference to duly constructed authority is the first step on the path of wisdom. The most important thing of all is, wash your hands. Wasn't that beautiful? Perhaps with patience and compassion, we may all someday— Now! Ray! Now! It's me! The horrible child! Quickly, hit it while it's down! Sic semper! Sic semper!
The last king with the entrails of the last priest.
Get his ass! How long does it take to beat a robot to death? The answer may surprise you. You know, despite everything, I still find myself drawn to these. Portraits of the good, the right life congealed into an inert and frozen object world, safe from the back and forth of creaturely existence. Snapshots from a place as alien to us as the canyons of Mars. Who are you talking to? Come on, we found a fire exit! For real? Oh, well, never mind. Before leaving, we took stock. There wasn't much left standing in the Freeport where the lion had passed. I was sort of worried we'd accidentally wiped out the international art market in the tumult. But according to the papers, the paintings continued to be bought and sold as though nothing had changed. Empty Lot's influence continued to spread. There was even a children's cartoon, to better convey his moral teachings in a contemporary form. This adaptation was mostly known for the volume and variety of pornographic fan art it inspired. Alright, we'll play it again. Get my takes in again, see if there's anything I can cut in, basically.